Everybody who's a hater, I would sure like to thank them. I'm Mr. Krabs, you're looking more like Plankton. Now let's see what Cosmo and Ron to do. Obtuse, rubber goose, green goose, guava juice. Powerpuff Girls taught me how to be the nicest by making sure I don't forget the sugar and the spices.
Okay, you beautiful passengers, welcome back to the back of the semi, and we just got very lucky. I was just about to say I've got another semi right beside me, but he literally just cut his engine off, so I finally don't have to apologize for the noise that y'all never hear. So, with that said, normally I am a very nice guy, but for some weird reason, this little comment here struck me wrong. So, I was having a back and forth with him, and yeah, I kind of got a little rude. And I know I shouldn't have, but you know what? I'm not sorry, because he's a ignorant and arrogant, rude individual. So, if y'all want to see that exchange, and no, please do not go over there just to say anything to him. I mean, you can say stuff, but be nice about it. You know, let's not be as rude and arrogant as some people. Let's be the bigger people. Unfortunately, I wasn't. But, you know, I just, something just for some reason it irked me. I know he's probably just a troll, but for some reason I felt like I had to say something. So if y'all want to go ahead and check out that exchange, that is in the Rwby all trailers reaction that I did. So pretty much in a nutshell, the guy, you know what, I ain't even going to say it, because that would be mean and rude of me, and I try to be nice. I end every video literally on this channel with, as Mr. Rogers always says, and it cuts over to him saying, I like you as you are. So, yeah, but I'm sitting here, I'm about to watch Rwby Volume 1, Episode 8. Now, I know last week I uploaded like crazy, and that was due to the simple fact that Rooster Teeth, and yes, I didn't put the disclaimer up this time at the beginning of the video because Andy Reacts has informed me that you could just put it in the description, and that's what I'm going to start doing with, Rwby here. I'm just going to put the little disclaimer in the description and not worry about it no more. So, yeah, there's a disclaimer, in case people are wondering what I mean by that. There's a disclaimer that Rooster Teeth likes for people to actually use if they're going to use their material. And, hey, I have no trouble with that. They're nice to us. Let's be nice back to them. That's how I see it. So, yeah, this is an episode that everybody has been wanting me to get to. I just so happened to stop with all my uploads right here at this episode. Granted, yes, I could have watched it at the house probably, but then I wouldn't have been able to do the live stream and stuff like that with, Steven Universe stuff. And on first Saturdays of every month, we do a live stream. I don't know what the topic's going to be for next month, but, we'll think of something. And hopefully I could start doing something different with the live stream and make it more interactive instead of just me sitting there talking with y'all. That's just, you know what, I'm going to shut up. Let's jump into episode 8. Everyone says this is the episode that hooks everyone. So, let's find out. Let's put this earbud in, put this earbud in, and count down 3, 2, 1, and play. Theme song. Y'all know how it goes. Got to get that guitar riffed in. But let's pay attention to this animation this time. Because usually with animation, I don't really pay attention to it as much. I don't know if there's symbolism in here or not. That's what I'm mainly looking for when it came to that opening scene. Because it looks like a red hooded figure. But then she comes across a white hooded figure. And we seen this guy at the beginning. I'm just wondering who the heck he is. I remember his name, but yeah. Oh. And what kind of statue are you looking at there, Jean? See, I can pay attention to stuff and talk at the same time, y'all. Okay. Let's do this, y'all.
I told you this was a terrible idea. We're fine.
Are we?
Worrying. I am so far beyond worrying. In a good way, in a bad way, in a
Really?
bad way. Well, why don't we just jump? What are you, insane?
A little bit. Well, she ain't insane.
Oh, you insufferable little.
She's...
Did you hear that? What you
I can't think of the word. I had it in my head. She's impulsive. That's the word I was looking for. Impulsive. She doesn't quite think before she does.
Hey, Ruby.
Did your sister just fall from the sky?
And yes, I can drink healthy. Okay, y'all. What are y'all gonna do against this thing? Hey! I believe this is Nora.
broken?
I'm told she's the Pinkie Pie, but in human form.
Please. Don't ever do that again.
I'm queen of the castle. I'm queen of the castle.
Nora!
Okay.
Coming, Ren.
Did that girl just ride in on an Ursa?
Oh, okay, so we're gonna call it an Ursa. I like that. I know that's what they're really called, but still, y'all.
Kira!
Whoa.
Ruby!
Ruby? Yang! Nora!
Nora!
Did she just run all the way here with a Death Stalker on her tail?
Okay, so that one's called a Death Stalker.
Could everyone just chill out for 2 seconds before something crazy happens again? Yang? How
Okay.
did you leave me? I said jump.
She's gonna fall.
She did.
You'll be fine.
She's falling.
Just dropping in.
Okay. Yeah, now you're both gonna fall. But, I was about to say, but at least you're there to break her fall.
My back.
Great. The gang's all here. Now we can die together.
1, 2.
Not if I can help it.
I was trying to count everybody. I believe it was said that there was like 8 of them. 8 main characters.
Don't worry. Totally fine. Ruby!
Okay, so I got an old. Oh crap! The heck kind of crazy world is this? Where birds have
Out of there! I'm trapped.
feather darts in order to kill you.
Ruby!
Was that Weiss?
You are so childish. Wise and dim-witted,
Yes.
hyperactive, and don't even get me started on your fighting style.
Ah.
I suppose I can be a bit difficult, but if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do this together.
Together.
So if you quit trying to show off, I'll be nicer. I'm not trying to show off. I want you to know I can do this. You're fine.
Okay, but y'all gonna have to work together. Yes, I do agree you're impulsive, but you're gonna have to learn to control that impulsiveness.
So happy you're okay.
Y'all need to kill that thing.
That thing's circling back.
Good transition though, with the going across the screen like that.
No sense in dilly-dallying. Our objective is right in front of us. She's right. Our mission is to grab an artifact and make it back to the cliffs. There's no point in fighting these things.
Run and live.
Okay.
That is an idea I can get behind.
I'll give you that. Huh. But what exactly are these pieces that y'all grab going to mean?
Let's go.
What is it?
She's halfway being a leader. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think y'all are gonna help it, but y'all are gonna have to end up fighting these things. Is that thing calling backup? Kinda, sorta. Even though that was already there.
Nora, distracted.
Oh, we know Nora is gonna be nothing but a distraction to this thing. Ooh! Are your bullets little heart bombs?
Go, go.
How the heck do you kill these things then? The heck?
Man, we gotta get over there. They need help.
Let's do this.
Yeah, but I can't make that jump. Whoa!
Okay.
Oh wait! No, 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 no!
Okay. That was pretty fun. Oh, Blake. Okay. But what y'all are doing isn't hurting these things.
It's tougher than it looks. Then let's hit it with everything we got.
Okay, so y'all got a bunch of dust going after this thing. What the heck? Nothing is going to kill this thing. Well, I know something's bound to kill it. Because this is our main characters. We can't have it win on the 8th episode. / chapter. Okay, I'm hearing the music.
I have a plan. Cover me.
We gotta move.
Oh, there you go. You got it in its eye.
Pyrrha!
Done.
Hey, oh, there you go. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this really feels like it's got a Final Fantasy-esque feel to it for me. Or at least a Final Fantasy 7-esque, or maybe even 8 feel to me. Okay, so when I check out this soundtrack, I'm gonna have to check out the song I'm hearing in the background as well. Because this is really the music that I get into if I get into anything. Because this is good driving music, y'all.
Of course you would come up with this idea. Think you can make the shot? Can I? Of course I can.
Then do it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Slice that head off.
Wow.
Now, what does those rose petals mean, though, is what I'm wondering.
That was a thing.
Russell Thrush, Arden Winchester, Dove Bronzewing, Sky Lark. The four of you retrieved the Black Bishop pieces. From this day forward,
Okay.
you will together as Team Cardinal, led by Carden Winchester.
So this is what those chess pieces mean.
Lai Ren, Kira Nikos, Nora Valkyrie. The four of you
I
retrieved
gotcha.
the White Rook pieces.
Them
From this
four,
day
okay.
forward, you will work together as Team Juniper,
Juniper, okay.
led by Sean Ark.
Oh, really, Jean?
Congratulations, young man.
Whoa.
And finally,
Okay.
Blake Belladonna,
I like where they're going with that.
Weiss Schnee, and Yang Xiao Long. The four of you retrieve the White Knight pieces. From this day forward, you will work together as Team Rooby,
Okay,
led by
and that's where the name comes from.
Ruby Rose.
Whoa! I did say something about she's looking like a leader,
It looks like things are
Earlier.
about to be an interesting year.
but that's really going to probably grind the gears of Weiss. So, is this the fella from the beginning of the series? Oh, yeah. And yeah, it is him. I got caught up in the show and spaced out there for a minute.
Open it.
He feels like he's got quite the Clockwork Orange feel to him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he really feels like he's got one of those feels. Okay. I'm going to have to go back later and pause on that little map and check it out a little bit. But, credits rolling. It is not the end of the volume yet, so I don't have to worry about a after credit scene or none of that. So, but I do got that in the back of my mind, though, that on the last chapter of each volume, there's an after credit scene for pretty much probably the next chapter. I meant the next volume. So, okay, so yeah. I can see what everyone means, that this is the one that hooks everybody, and I'm pretty sure, though, that there's going to be better episodes along the way. I'm not saying this is a bad episode before anybody gets upset. This is not a bad episode whatsoever. This is a good episode. It's action-packed. It's got funny moments. We got us a Pinkie Pie version, we got us someone who's pretty much a human version of Pinkie Pie with Nora. I don't fully have every name down yet, but we got Team Juniper, I think that's what he called it, and of course Team Ruby, led by Ruby Rose. And I did say that, Yang was looking at her sister as if she was, I didn't say it in these exact words, but she was looking at her as if she was proud of her sister for having the demeanor of a leader at that moment. And that's what I got from that scene, at least. Let's see. And now there's going to have to be the development between Rooby and Weiss, though. Weiss was probably believing that she would be the team leader and that she was going to be the one that's, over top of the whole team. But I did know that those chess pieces meant something, obviously. And knowing him, he probably said it, and I just didn't catch it quite. But I don't remember him saying it, so yeah, those pieces obviously meant that whichever pieces y'all end up getting and then bringing back, now that's the team. Yeah, I do remember him saying something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just believing in my head that I remember that now that I'm saying it. Either way, though, this is probably the best episode I've watched so far. It's kind of giving us a gist of where we're going now. I don't know exactly what this fella's plan is at the end, because I can't remember his name. I remember they said something, maybe, I think it's Roman something? No, that ain't, I don't think that's it. But I believe they said that. I don't know what his plan is, but he obviously has a lot of, those crystals. I know they classify them as dust or something, but I don't think maybe they're called dust crystals. I'll get more familiar with the lingo as this show goes on. It's just like any other show that you're watching. At the beginning of it, you get familiar with the characters, and then you get familiar with the world around the characters, then you get familiar with the lore of the show, and by the time I'm done with the first volume, I'm probably going to be pretty good on the ins and outs of the show. So, yeah, he's got quite the collection of what, those little dust crystals. Or, you know what? No, they're not crystals, are they? They're just called dust in general. Okay, either way, I'm just rambling now. So, y'all's turn. Jump down there in those comments. Let me know what y'all are thinking. I'll jump down there with y'all, and after I'm done uploading this, I'll probably have watched it like 3 different times now, because I pretty much watch every episode that I upload about 3 different times in full by the time it's uploaded and public and stuff. So yeah, I'll be ready to, so some of the stuff that y'all think I might miss or something like that, throughout the episode, I'm pretty much bound and determined to end up catching it throughout either editing, which, this is pretty easy thing to edit together. This is a show that's not that bad, and then watching it on my own, so I end up watching a good 3 times, so I catch a good bit of stuff, even though I might not mention it in the episode, but I catch a good bit of stuff. Yeah, I already said I was done though, so it's y'all's turn. We'll jump down there in those comments together. Y'all hit that like, tickle to subscribe, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.